Hey guys, what is up? My name is Landon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. So today I'm finally continuing a series I haven't done in a while, my Jersey History Tier List series. Now I have kind of put it off a little bit, and one of the reasons why I kind of put it off is because I actually want to get my Jersey Collection series ahead of where this series is. So I kind of want this series to follow behind that Jersey Collection series. So that's why I'm kind of putting this one off, and I'll be putting off my LA portion of this series for a little while until I actually get to the LA portion of my Jersey Collection series. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long because I'm trying to get through that series quickly. I want to show you guys all of my jerseys, but anyways, enough rambling. Let's actually get into my jersey tier list here. Okay, so we're into the tier list here, and I actually think I forgot to say that we're doing the Florida Panthers today, but obviously I'm sure you guys knew that from the title and the thumbnail as well. But let's start off with their inaugural season jerseys. Let's look at their 1993 until 1998 home jersey here. So I actually do like this jersey a decent amount. I really like how the blue is at like the end of like almost each individual part of the jersey. It's at the end of the sleeves, it's at just the collar itself, and then it's at the very bottom of the jersey as well. So I like that aspect of this jersey a lot. I think that's really neat. I don't mind the shoulders as well, but I think the red and then the yellow is just a little bit too much. It doesn't really work that well. I think it's almost like too bright. It just doesn't really quite feel too there for me. So I am going to put this one into the A tier, but it's going to be at like the bottom of the A tier. I still do really like this jersey a lot though. Now moving on to the 1993 to 1998 away version, and I like this jersey just a little bit more. I think it just overall works a little bit better than the home version or the white version. And usually I do like the white versions better than the darker versions of the jerseys, but in this case here, I do like this red jersey just a little bit more. I think the shoulders just flow a little bit better, and I also do like the addition of more blue up top. I think it kind of, once again, it just makes the jersey a little bit more well balanced in my opinion, so I do really like that aspect a lot about this jersey, so I am going to throw it into the A tier once again. It's not quite in that S tier for me, but I do still really like it a lot. Now let's move on to the 1998 season, and there's a couple things I want to talk about. First off, let's talk about these jerseys right here. Now, I actually might be wrong about this here, so if you guys either know a lot about the Panthers jersey history or just know a lot about jerseys in general, please correct me in the comments down below, because I very possibly could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure in 1998, they basically just made the red on these jerseys just a little bit darker. I couldn't find any like actual photos kind of matching that and proving that that was actually correct, but on the site that I use, the NHLuniform.com, the site that I always link to in the bottom of these videos, because that's where I basically get all this information from. It's also where I get all the pictures from. It's basically the main reason I can actually do these videos. On their site there, the jerseys do look a little bit darker at the 1998 season, so I think that's correct, but I'm not 100% sure, so like I said, that might be wrong. Please correct me if it is wrong in the comments down below. But anyways, let's actually talk about the new jersey that came in the 1998 season, their 1998 until 2003 third jersey here. I absolutely love this jersey. I think it is so nice. They kind of did a reverse retro here before reverse retros were even a thing, so that's kind of cool. I like that the Panther is now breaking a stick instead of just leaping. I think that's just a neat little touch and just adds a little bit more. I think it just works a little bit better for me personally. I just think the colors of the striping also just works a little bit better with the blue background. It does have the exact same striping as it does on the white version here, but I think just with the red and then the yellow and then the white is just a little bit too bright, if you guys kind of understand what I'm saying. But with the blue, it kind of contrasts a little bit better and just looks a little bit nicer in my opinion. And although the logo actually has some blue in it, it really doesn't get lost in like the rest of the jersey because it does have that white outline there. So I just think overall it's a great looking jersey. I'm putting this one in S tier. I really do like this jersey a lot. And before we move on, I do want to say that in the 2003 and 4 season, when they changed the white jerseys to the away jerseys and then the darker jerseys to the home jerseys, the Florida Panthers actually made the blue version here into their home jersey and the red one into the third jersey, and then they also switched logos as well. I'm not going to rank these jerseys here because they're basically the exact same jersey with just a little bit of a logo swap, and the logo isn't really that different, so I'm not going to rank them in this video, but I thought I'd let you guys know. Anyways, let's go on to the 2007 to 2011 home jersey here. I do kind of like these jerseys a decent amount. I know a lot of people didn't like the piping on the Reebok jerseys, but I actually kind of think it works here. I don't think it's fantastic, but I don't think it's distracting either. I think it's just fine on these jerseys here. And I do also like the fact of the striping on this jersey. I do like how it goes all the way down into the sleeve there, and then just at the bottom there is just that little stripe as well. I kind of like that on these jerseys, but other than that, the jersey is just okay. So I'm going to put this one into the B tier, the home one into the B tier, I should say. And then with the away one, kind of the exact same thing, but I do actually like this jersey just a little bit more. I think the white on the jersey just looks a little bit better than the blue and the red does. I think the white and the red just like contrast each other really well and work really well with this one, so that's why I'm going to put that one into the higher slot of the B tier. Now moving on to their 2009 to 2012 third jersey here. I love this jersey, man. I think it is just so nice. I absolutely love the baby blue and then the darker blue. I think it works so well. That logo in the middle, I think is just fine. I don't love it, but I definitely don't hate it at all. I think it's just like a mediocre logo. I would have preferred their older logo on this jersey, but that's okay. I still don't mind this logo. I also like the shoulder patch logo as well. Overall, I just really like this jersey a lot, so I'm throwing it to the top of S tier. I know that might be controversial to some, but I really, really like this jersey a lot. Like, I think it is so nice. I do have it just right over to my right here. Okay, so now we have their 2011 to 2016 home jersey here, and I actually almost forgot to put this jersey in the tier list. I remembered just last second, so I'm glad that I did that. It would have sucked to forget, but this is basically just a red version of their 2007 home jersey, although they did remove the piping on this home jersey, and they also did remove it on the away, so I'll show that up on screen. Honestly, to me, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. Maybe it's a little bit cleaner, maybe it's slightly nicer, but I don't really mind it that much. Either way, with this jersey here, I had to think about it for a little bit, but I do actually think I like the previous version a little bit more. I don't think I like this one as much, and I actually think part of it is the piping itself. I think just the yellow piping kind of just brings it out a little bit better, and I also do like the blue as the main color just a little bit more, so I'm putting it right behind. It's very, very close, though. These two are like, they could probably swap on each individual day. It'll probably swap, but I think for today, I do like the blue one just a little bit more, so that is where I'm going to put them, but either way, like I said, they're very, very close in my opinion. But anyways, let's move on to their 2017 to present home and away jerseys here. Now, of course, they did also wear these in a Reebok, but they only wore them for 1 year, so I decided not to include them. If they wore them for like multiple seasons, maybe I would have included them then, but the fact that they only wore them for one, I decided against it. So with their 2017 home jersey here, I do really like these jerseys a lot. I know some people don't really like the logo, but personally for me, I actually do like the logo on this jersey. I do think it looks nice, and I just really like everything about it. I also like the kind of shoulder or the arm patch, I guess I should say, and I love the fact that the assistant kind of goes above that arm patch there and just like in a little extra patch. I think that's super cool. But for the home one here, I am going to put it into the A tier, but I need to decide where I want it in the A tier. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right behind that other red jersey. I think I like the other red jersey just a little bit more, but with their away, for some reason, I think their away is just so much nicer than the home. I think it just works so much better overall. I'm putting this one into the S tier. I think this jersey is gorgeous. It's why I have it. I'm very, very happy that I do have this jersey. Like the home, I just love the big striping behind the logo. I think it looks really nice, and I just really like this jersey. It's very simple, but it's really clean as well, and I think it just works super well. And now finally, let's go on to their 2020-2021 reverse retro, and this one is pretty close to the same jersey as this one right here. They're very, very similar, except for this one has the breaking the stick. This one does not, and there is like a little bit of a striping difference as well, and that is why I'm going to put the reverse retro just ahead of this previous jersey. I just like the striping on the new version, or the 2020 reverse retro, just slightly more. I just really like the beige striping, or whatever color it is, whatever color that like thin striping is. I absolutely love it. I think it just works really well. I think this jersey is just super, super nice and just works a little bit better than that previous version, although I really like both of them, to be honest with you. I mean, honestly, I like every single jersey basically in this tier list here. I think the Florida Panthers have done a great job with their jersey history. The only ones I just think are fine are the ones that are in B tier here, and honestly, even the ones in B tier, I would probably buy at some point if they were the right price. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about the Florida Panther jersey history in the comments down below, and if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter, at the Jersey Zone YT on Instagram and at the Jersey Zone on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. Like I said, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.